Hello, today we're going to continue working with Microsoft Excel. The last time that I was with you on Excel, we did charting with a column chart. Today we're going to do something a little different with charting, and I'm going to bring up my data that I used for the column chart and show that you can also use it for a different type of chart. And the one we're going to do today is called a line chart. A line chart is normally used if you're trying to show trends, whereas a column chart is showing connection and trying to compare something. So we're going to select our data, kind of like we did with the column chart, and we're going to go up to the Insert tab. And this time we're going to choose the line chart, or sometimes referred to as an area chart. So I'm going to click the down arrow, and again, you can have a 2D or a 3D on each one of those. And so I'll just pick the 2D, and I like the ones that have the markers with the dots on it to indicate a certain number. So I'm going to click that, and it will automatically take your data that I selected and produce the line chart. So if you'll notice, it has some of the same features as the column chart did. It has the legend at the bottom, which is telling you what the colors represent. For example, store number 1 is the blue one. So you can see the trend here. The trend in that one, it went up and then it went down, and then it went up just a little bit, but not very much. So you can see that this is showing trends. Now, the same thing we did with the column chart, we can make some changes to really dress it up. One of the things that you can do is you can move this chart anywhere that you want to. And so you can also make it larger. So I'll make it larger that way, or you can make it smaller. So let's go ahead and change our chart title. I'm going to click up there, and then I'm going to just click inside it so I have my insertion point. I'm going to use backspace to get rid of that, and I'm going to say third quarter sales. And just like in the column chart with the trends showing here, we can do with the line chart just like that with the x-axis and the y-axis. So I'm going to go over here to the elements of our chart. I'm going to click, and we're going to have axis titles. Okay, over here is the y-axis title, so I'm going to backspace that so I can change the name, and I'm going to say this is percent of sales for that particular 4 years. And then on the axis, I'm going to name that. Let's say these are sales years. Okay, with that. So now I've got my titles for the main title as well as for the X and Y axis. And we can also work with what we call the data labels. And so if I click here on the data labels, it's going to give me the numbers from our data over here and showing in our chart. Now, remember that with the data labels, you can have different positions, like there's the center of it, there's the left of it, there's the right, above, or below. I like the ones that are above, okay? And it's indicating the exact number that came from over here, okay? Now, another thing that you can do with that is work with your colors. Maybe you don't like that. So what you can do is you can go here and then do colors, and then you'll notice that my colors are changing here. You can see that some of them are psychedelic and some of them stay with different color options. So I'll choose this one here, so you can see the different range of colors. You just click off of that. All right, so you've got your chart here, which is the representation of that. I hope that you've learned something, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.